The world of Invincible is a sprawling universe packed with superheroes, advanced alien races, and shadowy organizations working behind the scene. While Earth appears to be just another planet with heroes and villains, it's actually caught in the middle of a massive intergalactic conflict. One of the most dangerous forces in this universe is the Viltrum Empire, a ruthless group of near indestructible warriors who conquer planets to grow their brutal empire. They live by the rule of survival of the fittest, eliminating weaker species and enslaving the strong. To prepare for their invasions, they send agents to infiltrate and weaken planets from within. The Viltrumites are a race built on strength, conquest, and the relentless drive to dominate the universe. Their history begins with Argall, the first emperor of the Viltrum Empire, who led them during their golden age and established their warrior culture. However, Argall was assassinated long ago by Thaedus, who later formed a coalition of planets to resist the Viltrumites. Today, the Empire is ruled by Thragg, the strongest living Viltrumite, who serves as Grand Regent. Second in command is Kregg, a high-ranking general, while Conquest, a brutal and battle-hardened warrior, stands just below Thragg in power. The Empire is filled with powerful warriors dedicated to their cause, including Nolan Grayson, Omni-Man, who initially posed as Earth's greatest hero before revealing his true role as a Viltrumite conqueror. Other notable members include Anissa, the most powerful female Viltrumite, fiercely loyal to the Empire, and Lucan, a lower-ranking but equally committed warrior, striving to ensure Viltrum's dominance across the cosmos. On the other side, the Coalition of Planets is an intergalactic alliance formed to resist the oppressive Viltrumite Empire. It unites various species and leaders who work together to counter the Viltrumites' expansion and protect vulnerable civilization. One of the most important figures within the coalition is Alan the Alien, a Unipan who was genetically engineered after his species was nearly exterminated by the Viltrumite. He seeks out warriors capable of standing against the Empire. His creator, Marvin, played a crucial role in ensuring his survival and enhanced strength. The Data Twins are another vital part of the coalition, providing intelligence and strategic analysis. Mokk, a powerful warrior resembling Battle Beast, also stands among the coalition's rank. As part of the Viltrumites' plan to conquer planets, Omni-Man, Nolan Grayson, was sent to Earth posing as its greatest protector. A member of the powerful Viltrum Empire, Nolan quickly became the world's strongest hero, earning widespread admiration. But his real mission was to prepare Earth for Viltrumite rule. During his time on Earth, Nolan married Debbie Grayson, and they started a family, raising their son, Mark Grayson. As Mark grows older, he takes Amber Justine Bennett as his girlfriend. He began to develop superhuman abilities like his father's and chose the hero name Invincible. To support his son's new role, Nolan asked Art Rosenbaum, a trusted superhero tailor, to design Mark's costume. Eager to prove himself, Mark soon crossed paths with the Teen Team, a group of young superheroes fighting crime together. The team was led by Robot and included Splode, who could create explosions, and Dupli-Kate, who could duplicate herself. In this world, governments are structured to handle superhuman abilities, with organizations like the Pentagon's Department of Superhuman Research. Dr. Brandyworth serves as the assistant director there. He conducted experiments, including one on a test subject named Polly. When Polly became pregnant, Brandyworth performed a crude C-section to deliver her baby, Samantha Eve Wilkins, but Polly tragically died in the process. Then swapped Samantha with the stillborn child of Adam and Betsy Wilkins, who became her adoptive parents. Samantha grew up to become the superhero Atom Eve, with the power to manipulate matter at a subatomic level. Atom Eve eventually joined the Teen Team, using her powers to fight alongside her fellow heroes. Another key player is the Global Defense Agency, a secretive government organization that manages superhuman activities and protects Earth from major threats. Led by Cecil Stedman, the Global Defense Agency operates from a high-tech underground base equipped with advanced technology designed to handle super-powered beams. Director Radcliffe was once the mentor of Cecil Stedman. Donald Ferguson is one of the agency's top operatives. The Global Defense Agency works closely with superheroes, especially the Guardians of the Globe, to keep Earth safe. One of the GDA's most notable projects is Hail Mary, a massive kaiju creature that once battled Omni-Man. After its defeat, Cecil Stedman captured and enhanced Hail Mary to use as a weapon against Omni-Man when his true intentions were revealed. Other important figures include Brit, a local superhero and longtime friend of Cecil Stedman. April Howsam works as a special child caretaker for the GD. Lastly, there's Damien Darkblood, a demon detective seeking justice to save his own soul. On the other side, Earth's greatest superhero team are the Guardians of the Globe, composed of remarkable individuals dedicated to protecting humanity. Omni-Man worked as a reservist here. The Immortal, a legendary hero, is the captain of the team. He is in love with Dupli-Kate, one of the founders of the Guardians of the Globe. Is War Women, which is the second in command. Another co-founder is Darkwing, the shadowy vigilante of Midnight City, was known for his combat skills and strategic mind. Among the members is King Aquarius, the hydrokinetic ruler of an undersea nation. His wife was Queen Aquaria. Martian Man, an exiled Martian hero, and Red Rush, the Russian speedster, known for his quick reflexes. The Green Ghost mantle passed between two individuals, the latter being Alana, whose intangibility made her a formidable force. The team was eventually rebuilt under Robot's leadership, with new heroes stepping up. Benjamin Taylor, formerly Nightboy, took on the mantle of Darkwing. Marcus Grimshaw, known as Black Samson. Xandal Randolph, better known as Bulletproof. Shrinking Ray, a heroine with the ability to shrink. Amanda, known as Monster Girl, could transform into a monstrous form at the cost of de-aging, leading to her youthful appearance. The Shapesmith, a Martian who abandoned his home planet, also joined the Guardians. Other than Earth, there are a lot of planets housing life in the universe. One of them is the planet of Thraxa. Thraxa is the homeworld of the Thraxan race, a species with significantly shorter lifespans than most others. The planet is densely populated with 42 billion inhabitants. Omni-Man, after leaving Earth, took Andressa, a Thraxan woman, as his second wife. From their union, Oliver Grayson was born, making him Mark Grayson's half-brother. As time progresses, Mark makes Adam Eve his girlfriend. On the other side, the Lizard League is a reptilian-themed villainous group that frequently battled the Guardians of the Globe. Led initially by Queen Lizard and later King Lizard, their ranks included Iguana, Komodo Dragon, and Salamander. Supreme Lizard briefly served as their temporary leader during a leadership. The world of Invincible is filled with a vast array of villains, ranging from interdimensional threats to global crime lords and superpowered terrorists. One of the most notorious figures in the criminal underworld is Machine Head, the former crime lord of Chicago. Titan, once an enforcer for Machine Head, initially worked under him to pay off his debt. However, after breaking free from Machine Head's control, he rose to power as a crime boss. Unlike his predecessor, Titan sought to use his influence to provide for his family and uplift Chicago's struggling neighborhoods. His wife, Vanessa, remained a steadfast supporter while raising their daughter, Fiona. Despite his criminal activities, Titan maintained a strict moral code to minimize casualties. Machine Head's operations were supported by dangerous, superpowered individuals, including Furnace, Magmaniac, and Curse, the latter previously clashing with Red Rush. Isotope, originally Machine Head's lieutenant, later defected to serve Titan. Meanwhile, Kilcannon, a villain armed with a powerful laser cannon arm, became the archenemy of Adam Eve. After losing control of Chicago, Machine Head moved on to lead the Order, a global crime syndicate that was once under the command of Liu, the wielder of the Great Wall. The Order employed elite assassins, including the deadly Multipole, to expand its reach and influence worldwide. Scott Duvall Powerplex is the brother of Jessica Duvall and the husband of Becky Duvall. He becomes a supervillain after the deaths of his sister and niece, Gretchen Duvall, during the destruction of Chicago. Becky Duvall, Scott's wife, shares his hatred for Invincible and supports his quest for revenge. They had a son, Jack Duvall. Angstrom Levy was once a well-meaning scientist who sought knowledge from alternate dimension. However, a battle with Invincible left him disfigured and mentally unstable, turning him into a vengeful enemy. He later attempted to assassinate Debbie and Oliver Grayson and later recruited evil Invincible variants for an all-out war. The Invincible War saw Angstrom Levy assembling multiple evil variants of Invincible from alternate universes to wage on the main dimension.